All right, y'all. Come on. This is Not Abuse No More with your host, Dr. and Evangelist K.L. Rich. We're here to help you admit what you feel in order to heal from the effects of narcissistic abuse. How y'all doing on this lovely, beautiful day? This is Dr. K.O. Rich with Not Abuse No More. Oh, I hope that you are having a blessed and wonderful day that is stress-free, narcissistic-free, abuse-free, and that the remainder of this week will continue to be so as well. But if not, we're going to be talking about a few things in 15 minutes or less. Thank you for joining Narc Abuse No More, and I hope that we are helping you to admit what you feel in order to heal from the effects of narcissistic abuse, because your feelings do matter. All right, what are we talking about today? We're talking about some signs that they are a secret hater. 15 signs they're a secret hater. And if you might think that, you know what, everybody in my life is my friend, and if that's the case, then I pray that that is true. However, there's some haters around. Okay, there's some haters in your life, and some people just hate you for no reason. They're jealous of you. They're envious of you. They want to be you. They want to compete with you. Well, we're going to talk about knowing those haters, how to recognize those haters. So number one, they're very judgmental towards you. Okay, so your secret hater is quick to judge anything and everything that you do. They're very judgmental. Why? Because they want to find some fault, some flaw in you, and it's basically because they're hating on you. They're secretly jealous. They're secretly envious. They secretly want to be you. So therefore, they're going to judge you with everything or for everything you do. And let me just say this. Sometimes your haters can be your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your friend, your frenemy, your co-worker, your neighbor. It doesn't matter. Your church member. It can be your pastor. Okay, you got some pastors that are haters. So these people you have to be very leery of. Number two, they talk behind your back. This is one of the tall tale signs that you're dealing with a hater when someone is backstabbing you. They won't say whatever they're thinking to your face, but they would definitely burn you and leave the tracks, the prints, the burn signs behind what they have done. So therefore, this is someone that is not in your corner, and they are a hater. Number three, they keep lying on you. Have you had someone that just constantly throws and tells lies on you? And why is that? Because they secretly hate you. They are a hater. All right. They are very, you might want to say that these people are even insecure, because anytime you got to go out of your way to hate on other people, especially when they haven't done anything to you, then something's wrong with you. Number four, they can't seem to compliment you. It doesn't matter what you have achieved. It doesn't matter what you may have done that has been good or whatever. They do not want to compliment you. They do not want to congratulate you. And even if they manage to do it out of the fakeness of their heart, it is not genuine. Number five, they may give backhanded compliments. And I want to give you where this came from, hackspirit.com. They give you backhanded compliments. So basically, you may have cleaned up well, but then they will find something that's a sarcastic comment. It's more of an insult rather than a compliment. So you want to be careful when someone, oh, you look great. Did you lose a ton of weight? Okay, so you just want to be careful about those types of individuals. Number six, they're disrespectful, but in a not so obvious way. So they covertly show disrespect. They may not come out with it or whatever, but they do it behind the scenes. So they will trash you. They will look at you side eye. They roll their eyes at you. They're gonna try to disrespect you without it actually being obvious. Number seven, they're very competitive. Now, if you're in sports and you are on the opposite team, then of course you are going to compete against each other. But what we're talking about here is those that are always competing with you, but you're not competing with them. So whatever you do, they think they got to do better. Whatever you try to achieve, they feel like they got to achieve better. So someone that may not have even been thinking about doing something that you wanted to do, but they'll just go do it just so they can show and prove that they can do it, and they'll try to do it better. So again, they're not cheering for you, they're competing against you. Number eight, they can be very sarcastic. Okay, so you got some people that have a sarcastic sense of humor, and that's just who they are. But no, but when you're dealing with your haters, they are sarcastic and they're hostile, they're envious, they're jealous, and their sarcasm is a way to try to maybe one up or put you down in the sense without it being as obvious, but you know that they're being sarcastic. Number nine, they're very petty towards you. This is where anything that you do, they're always negative. They're not able to deal with their own. Again, this is a lot about insecurity. So they're very petty towards any little thing. You're like, why is this such a big deal? Because they have made it into a big deal. Number 10, they don't like seeing you happy. You can call them the happiness Grinch. When you dealing with a hater, they don't want to see you happy. Misery loves company. So they want to take away your happiness. They want to take away your smile. They want you to feel bummed out, stressed out, depressed, frustrated, and therefore they want you to not experience the happiness that you deserve. So this is how you know you have a hater. Number 11, they're very negative, even about the positive things of life. So have you ever been around any of these type of people that can always find a cloud in the sunniest of skies? Okay, so when you're dealing with a hater, they will always try to find the negative about something instead of celebrating the positive. All right, so instead of, for example, if you're about to get married, instead of them saying, "Oh, congratulations," okay, you might be getting married. Now, this is not if you get married to, if you're getting ready to make a mistake. Okay, I'm talking about the haters. They will know that this person is a good person or whatever, and they'll say, "Oh, well, you know what? 50% of our marriages don't work. Mine's didn't work. My mama's didn't work. My grandmama's didn't work." They will try to find something negative to put on you when it should be a joyous occasion. And just because it didn't work for them doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. Number 12, they often disagree with you. You can always find that there's going to be some drama leading to possible trauma when you're dealing with a hater. And so therefore you want to recognize when you're dealing with these type of people that they will always find something that they disagree with you on. They will tell you, "I don't agree with you," and you're like, "What's not to agree with?" Is either here nor there, but they will always find some reason to disagree with you. Number 13, they don't spend a lot of time with you. Your haters, when they hate being around you, okay, when they hate you, they hate being around you. All right, so they don't want to spend a lot of time with you. They will back up away from you. And so again, some of that is a sign of their jealousy and their own insecurities. Number 14, they like to count your money. And so when you buy something, well, how much did that cost? And why did you spend this? And why did you spend that? Now, mind you, that's none of their business. All right. That's none of their business. However, they feel like they got to micromanage you. And oftentimes those that want to micromanage others is because they have no sense of direction in their own lives. Last but not least, they never liked your social media posts, like ever. Okay, so they can see now. Some people you just don't see. It's a lot of people that I'm friends with on social media, but unless I go to their page, which I really don't go to a lot of people pages, I just see what's in my news feed, and if it happens to show up, then I see it then. But normally, I'm not the type of person that go and really go searching out someone's page unless this is a person I actually listen to on a regular. If they have a Facebook, maybe ministry or something like that. However, unless it shows up on my feed, then I won't know it's there. But the thing is, you got those that are on social media and they will read your post, but they'll never like it. They'll never, they'll never comment. They are the type, well, I'm not going to say anything because therefore they don't want to, compliment you. They don't want to congratulate you. They don't want you to be happy about anything. So therefore, those are types that'll roll right past. They'll see what you've written, agree with it, like it, or whatever, but they won't actually check the like button. Okay, so these are your haters. So you know what? How do you deal with it? Number one, you don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. There's nothing you can do about your haters hating on you. Okay, a lot of times you will find this even when God bless you with something and you may have been waiting a long time to receive this blessing, but the thing is that you have that hater that's hating on you just because God gave you favor. Well, you know what? Don't take it personally. You say, hey, your issue isn't with me, it's with God. You can confront them about it. You can tell them, hey, I noticed that X, Y, and Z, but remain respectful with it. Don't try to start an argument over it. However, you can be frank and say, hey, I know that this is something, or at least I feel as if this is something that's going on, but you don't want to lead into an argument. Number four, listen to them. Listen to what they say. Listen to how they feel. Take note of what their response is. Number five, don't be afraid to talk it out. Many times people are afraid to tell people what they really feel. And as long as you're doing it in a decent and calm manner, there's nothing wrong with telling someone how you feel about a situation. Number six, ask for advice. You may not know how to deal with that individual, so you may want to ask someone who is familiar with it or someone who is in counseling or something that can help to guide you along the way. Another thing that's important is to keep distance from those who are fake. Keep distance from those who are fake, because once you recognize that they are fake, then guess what? You can choose to say, you know what, I'm not going to deal with fake. I only want to deal with real people. I don't have time to play the games. I only want the real in my life. Which leads us to the next. Last but not least, make new friends instead. If you have surrounded yourself or you are being surrounded by a bunch of fake people and you find out that they're fake, then guess what? It's time to change course. It's time to change direction, and it's time to ensure that you have quality friends. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. So make sure that you have quality friendships so that you will not be a victim of the haters. And again, you're gonna if you live this life long enough, you are bound to be at some point confronted or have to deal with haters. But the thing is that long as you know how to deal with it and not take it personally, then you will be all right. It's actually their loss and not yours. All right, we are up out of here. I pray today's podcast has been a blessing to you and that you will know, guess what? Your feelings, they do matter. This is Dr. K.O. Rich. Until next time.